is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Nope. I put sticky keys on. The problem is it's not even sticky key. It can't be the keyboard. The mouse, when I click on anything with the mouse, it selects the whole line. So for example, I just opened up my leaderboard and I click to try to like edit the leaderboard. It immediately auto-selects the entire line of text. So it's not the keyboard. The keyboard doesn't auto-select an entire line. You see? Something is going wrong here. This keyboard was fine. Has no issues, and now it won't work at all. Look, it just doesn't work. I just plugged it in. It's not working.
Man, I'm stupid. A generous $50 tip this morning. We haven't even started with gameplay. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
I was talking with the Kino Casino guys, and their idea is they want to do a gameplay co-op. I mean, that would be very different from what we've already done, correct? We already had a show appearance, a co-op commentary, react, so they want to do gameplay. And so we started talking about it. Initially, the idea was fighting games, and I'm like, I'll be honest with you guys, I think the fighting game thing wouldn't even work for longer than 10 minutes, because it doesn't matter what game we play. If we play Tekken, if we play Street Fighter, I'm honestly going to beat you guys up. It's not going to be funny for more than, like, a little quick joke. But it's going to be like destruction, destruction, destruction. Who cares about that? You want to do something that's maybe more fun, cooperative. You know what I'm saying? So this could be more interesting. So they were thinking about it, and they got back to me a few days ago, and they said, well, what about a co-op playthrough of that new game? It's only been out for like a month or two, Chained Together. And I looked into it, and it's a silly game. It's on PC, by the way, so we could do it on PC. And it's online co-op where I guess 4 people play, and you're all hooked together by a chain. And it's like platforming, survival. It's definitely one of these memer games where it's like a bunch of content creators who play it together and get each other killed and yell at each other and laugh. You know what I mean? It's silly fun. It's not anything super serious or anything, but it seems like something that could actually, like, work. All right? So, sounds like an interesting idea, right? So they said they had a bunch of ideas for people who we could do this co-op with. One is Mutahar. I guess he goes by Some Ordinary Gamers on the internet. He's a very popular YouTuber. He also said Josh Moon. I think Josh Moon is the owner of Kiwi Farms.
Yes.
Now, I have no idea how that would work. Or I'm being honest here. The owner of Kiwi Farms, the website that has been responsible for some of the most heinous things being posted about myself, my family members, my business. There's been full doxes. There's been all this shit going on. Okay? And I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand what they're going for here. All right? They want to do something that's so outside the box that no one would expect it, and you know it would never have happened if all this other stuff hadn't been happening, correct? So, we went back and forth a little bit, and so, you know, in regards to Mutahar, and that's how you pronounce his name, correct? Is it Mutahar? Because I want to make sure I'm saying his name right. So, essentially, I said to them, okay, like, here's the thing about Mutahar. I'm not against doing a co-op gameplay with him, but that would be confusing as hell to me, okay? Because Mutahar, from my understanding, and allow me to explain, from my understanding in the past, Mutahar has been absolutely nothing but nasty about me. He said, I hate this guy, I hate the way that he asks his viewers for contributions, and I'm completely against it, and I really hate his guts because of this, right? Like, I've heard him say stuff like that, where other people have said that's the kind of things he says about me in his content, correct? And it was only a year ago, all right? I'd come off the Side Scrollers interview, which went incredibly poorly, we all know that, right? And Mutahar apparently offered me $5,000, okay, for an interview.
Oh my god!
We had a little back and forth. Essentially what he says is, I want to have a direct interview with you, I'll pay you $5,000, right? You know, it'll be a fair interview, but there's going to be, you know, harsh questions and stuff like that. And I basically went back to him and I said, listen, I just did I was 5. I just did a 5-hour interview with Side Scrollers. And although people don't like the interview, I guess, my answers aren't going to change about any of the shit that they tried to ask, the intrusive stuff about my life or my business or my finances. The answers are going to be the same. So, if that's all you're interested in, all right, then I'm not interested. I said, however, if you want to do an interview, and by the way, I'm not going to accept any money from you for this interview. I'll do it for free. I think I even said if he wants to donate the money to charity, he could do that. I can't remember how I phrased. I think I might even said that. Like, if you want to pay someone, go donate the $5K to charity. Don't give it to me. I don't deserve to be paid for an interview. That's ridiculous. Okay? I said, but I'll do it for free. However, I just don't want to do an interview with you that's all about drama. There's no point. I have nothing new to say about all the drama shit. I've said my piece on it. Okay? But if you have anything you want to talk about, like topics about gaming, about YouTube, about things that I can add insight into, because I've been in the game for 16 years, and I'm a lifelong gamer, then I'm all game. Alright? So that's how I left it, and literally, he just didn't respond. Okay? He didn't respond at all. So I'm thinking the guy has ghosted me, and basically all he cared about then, okay? Basically, this is a situation where, how can I put it? I basically just felt like all he cared about was drama, right? And if he's ghosting me, that confirms that, right? Okay, so now we're a year later, and I haven't spoken about Mutahar, haven't paid attention to him whatsoever, at all, okay? And now, these guys from Kino Casino seem to want to arrange this co-op gameplay with Mutahar. So I went back to him and I said, here's the weird thing. If he is okay with this, that's confusing to me. Because a year ago, it seemed like he hated my guts. The only thing he was interested in was talking to me about personal drama. And then he ghosted me for a year. Right? And so I said, you know what? I'm going to go DM Mutahar and see what's going on. It's weird that he would want to do a co-op gameplay with me. Because I guess along the lines there, you know, Kino Casino guys did talk to Mutahar, and he said, yeah, I would do it. So that's what I mean. Like, I went back and I said, that doesn't make sense. Why would he want to do this with me? Because it doesn't make sense at all. It's very confusing, right? So I said, I'll DM Mutahar again, and I'll find out what's really going on. Let me have a conversation with him. So I went to DM him, and it says, you can't DM this guy anymore. I was like, he blocked me? Holy shit. So not only did he ghost me for a year, he apparently blocked me at some point too, so I couldn't even, like, follow up with the conversation. So I went back to Kino Casino and told them that, and they're like, oh, well, we didn't know any of this personal drama was going on, alright? You know, we'll have to take a look at it and figure it out or whatever, alright? So then I was talking to these guys again last night, about what we want to do. And basically, after discussing it back and forth, I was like, I still want to do something with you guys, you know, this week. So we were talking about dates and stuff, and that I could do it, and I was giving them, you know, dates on when to do things. And finally, after the discussion of dates and everything, I said, let me take another look. And I went, I don't know what spurred it, but I went over, and guess what? And this is guys, where I have to completely 100% admit fault, and I have to publicly apologize. I've already personally apologized, but I want to publicly apologize for something. I had blocked Mutahar on Twitter. He didn't block me. I had blocked him. And I don't even remember doing it. Like, I 100% don't remember doing it at all. Okay? It was on me. I did it. I'm the moron. So, this whole year, I've been saying, oh, he ghosted me. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he actually would have, like, followed up and contacted me again. But I blocked him on Twitter, so he couldn't. So, I unblocked him. And I sent him a DM. Alright? And this is, by the way, this is not private shit. This is, like, very basic cordial stuff. So I want to clear the air here. Alright? So, I sent him this DM. Okay? Hey, so I'd like to apologize. I know nothing about you, much like Medicare. And all I know is that you apparently really dislike me and have told your audience this over the years. PPP, which is what Ashton of the Kino Casino guys go by, told me that you're down for a co-op of Chained Together. And I was like, why would he be down when he's ghosted me for a year after he offered me an interview? And now I just checked and I realized that I had blocked you some random night for some petty-ass reason. And that's on me, and I'm sorry. I honestly don't remember doing it. I'd be down to talk and maybe do a co-op if you are. I have no idea why you dislike me, but if I refuse to talk to people who've insulted me, I'd just be talking exclusively to my wall here, you know, and I laugh. Okay? So, that's what I sent him. He responded. Alright? Here's Mutahar's response. And let me tell you something. This is mind-blowing. Okay? Absolutely, positively, 100% mind-blowing. This response. Are you ready for this? Because no, I never expected this response either. Okay?
Oh my god, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm?
Fuck you, motherfucker, you piece of shit. No, that's not what he said. I'm kidding. I made that up. He said the following. You ready? Honestly, man, I don't have any dislike. I think a lot of this might have stemmed from your habit. Oh no, from a habit of watching you on YouTube. And I see a lot of clips of you financially incentivizing your audience. Yeah, There's a ton of clips of that out there. It's a massive peeve of mine, and something that I found to be, in my opinion, a bit manipulative, but honestly, you're not a bad guy. I really do think a lot of your detractors are insanely unhinged with how much digging that they do on you, or actually going out of their way to dig into serious personal aspects of your life. If asking for donos is your worst crime, then I'm the one that has to apologize. I'm not done yet, but... What? What? Wait a minute. Stop the presses. Hold your horses. Everyone stop in your tracks. Someone who is a big content creator, someone who is well respected, right? Someone who has an audience, who when he speaks, his audience listens, and therefore they act based on his opinions, right? And someone who basically has crapped on me all these years, supposedly for my grift, as they say, right? Has basically just said that now I guess what it probably is he's seeing me. Oh, by the way, I didn't finish because this is why. You know, seeing me on Kino Casino, seeing my react to the Rich thing, knowing the Kino Casino guys, right? He's basically now saying, I apologize for my behavior if the worst thing you've ever done is kind of annoyingly ask your viewers for contributions. Holy shit. No, never in 5 zillion years would I have expected that. That is the biggest out of nowhere shocking thing to happen in a long time. Let's put it that way. No, I never... It's like people all of a sudden are treating me nicely, right? And I'm just like, what is going on? Again, I'm not used to this at all. This is shocking that I would be treated with respect, that people would actually look into the situation rather than just follow negative memes about me, and now that they see the truth of the situation, they're being nice. I don't get it. 10 years, guys. 10 years that I've been basically conditioned to only expect the negative. And now that positive things are going on, right? I'm losing my own mind. It's like, what the fuck is happening? I'm lost.
I can't wait for the money.
There are some seriously terrible people on the platform. Seeing you on Casino has been very redeeming. I'd be down for some chain together or just having a chat or something even further down the road if you want. And then he basically said, have a good night. And I said, wow, good night and thank you so much. So, what the hell is going on? Here's the deal. This week coming up, we're probably doing something together. I don't know if it's actually going to be this game chain together. I don't know if it's going to be an appearance on the Kino Casino show. I don't know what it's going to be. But likely coming in this next 6 days, one night, either like Tuesday or Wednesday night, probably around then, I'm going to be doing something with those guys again. If it's gameplay of this chain together, cool. I'm down for that. We just got to figure out the logistics. Like, I could buy the game, and we can figure out, I guess, each other's Steam names and join that way and do co-op. But I don't know if the game has in-game voice chat. I already have a mic. Remember I bought that mic for PlayStation 5? That works for PC. So I could use that mic to voice communicate through my gaming PC, whether it's we need to use Discord to voice communicate, or we use the game. I don't know if the game has its own thing or not, you know? I'm sure we can figure this out. But yeah, like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want to do stuff like that, right? So I'm curious how this would go, how well received this would be. What's funny is I'm going to be transparent here. Right now in chat, I got people saying, Muda is a snake in the grass. Don't trust him. Look what he did to Boogie on Lolcow. Yeah, but... okay, I get what you're saying. But look what he did to Boogie on Lolcow Live. You mean Boogie who signed up for a disgusting, toxic show of self-degradation to make money? Which he shouldn't have been on there. He should have been smarter than that. I told him not to do it. He didn't listen. Right? Like... And if anything, I think, you know, Muda hates Boogie because of things like faking cancer. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that bothers him.
That Phil is a pig. He is a roach. He is fat. He is lazy. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.